We're at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, where tonight the Raiders host Bayport. Hello, everybody. Alongside the coach, Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin. Chris, the other night we saw this team play against South. They had a real nice night, but the guy that really stood out was that Steven Minzleff. North is going to have to stop him.
Yeah, it's second leading scorer in the conference, and definitely he was just a force inside. I think he made, his first 6 shots or something like that, and, there was just no answer South had for him. But you're not facing the Sheboygan North defense, and they're going to swarm.
You mean the Sheboygan South defense?
Well, Sheboygan South, right. Well, I was going to say the Sheboygan North defense the other night. Tonight you got Sheboygan North, and I think Dominic Mon did an outstanding job in Austin Mecca, but he got a lot of help from other guys too. Davis Larson's going to have to help out there, so there's going to be a lot of different people. But, again, with the North High defense and the way they swarm and things like that, I'm not too concerned about just him, but the complete team.
Now, one of the things is Peyton Armstrong. He looked like a really good player. He didn't do a whole lot the other night, but I would think he's the kind of guy you're going to have to account for, because if he goes off, winning the ball game could be pretty tough.
Well, I think some about Peyton is that he's a senior and he's a leader, and he's played on teams for the last couple of years that have been very successful. And they graduated a lot of guys last year, but he's one of the guys that Bayport kind of turns to. And as much as Bayport, all their rankings and all that things like that, I wasn't exactly totally impressed with it, his teams with what they, think they are and things like that. I thought they kind of went through the motions a little bit, and they kind of acted like a bunch of people that said, well, we just have Bayport on our jerseys, so we're just going to go out there and beat all these teams. Well, South gave them a run the other day. Manitowoc beat them a week ago at home. If they think they're going to come into Sheboygan North, who was picked 6th or 7th in the league, and think they're going to win, they got another thing coming, because this North team's very good.
Let's talk a little bit about Sheboygan North. Ethan Gusky's been struggling a little bit with ankle injury, and I was here early enough. Chris Lenz taped him up. Hopefully he'll be okay tonight.
Yeah, and that's the other key. You got the top 2 scorers in the league. Ethan, of course, leading in that. I think he's 19th in the state in scoring. But this Sheboygan North is really scrappy. I mean, they're going to press all over the place. They're going to try to create turnovers. The other day, Bayport didn't make any turnovers, so I think it's one of the keys of the game. Can Sheboygan North turn over and get those easy baskets against Bayport? As far as, the other day, I know Sheboygan North lost to Ashwaubenon, but they had 2 really big, tall kids, and that really was a tough draw for Sheboygan North. Bayport doesn't have those big, tall kids. I think this goes much more into the things for Sheboygan North.
Bayport's also going to have to account for Davis Larson, even though he's a freshman. He's gotten several double-doubles this year, which is really quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable. I mean, offensive rebounding especially. I think that's another key to the basketball game. Can Sheboygan North continue to offensive rebound? And Davis Larson is one of the best. I mean, my gosh, he had over 10 rebounds a number of games this year, and he's just a freshman. And he's getting, 10 points here and there. And, when you get double-doubles from a 6'4" freshman, that bodes well for your future.
All right, with that, we're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off for tonight's game.
Local government, local educational institutions, and local community members all use cable access TV to communicate their message. They depend upon it as an affordable means of outreach. Public educational and government access television empowers local government agencies, individuals, and groups to use the media to speak directly to their constituents in a more direct and cost-effective way. Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local PEG channels.
When you're behind the wheel, always watch for people walking and biking. It's Wisconsin law to give bikes at least 3 feet when passing. In Wisconsin, the laws are the same for bicyclists and motorists. So if you bike, ride with the traffic and obey stop signs and lights. People ride bicycles to go places, get exercise, reduce pollution, save money, and have fun. Watch for people riding bikes when you're driving. Share and be aware. We're all responsible.
Did you know that 90% of all eye injuries can be prevented by simply wearing proper eye protection? I'm Dr. Tamara Fountain for the American Academy of Ophthalmology. I see firsthand how vision problems can affect lives. We recommend that every household keep protective eyewear on hand to use during home projects and other activities that can cause injuries. Know your risks, save your sight. To learn more about eye health, visit geteyesmart.org.
I wouldn't let my peeps drive drunk.
Do you?
I got one.
Do you?
Actually, I got two. Designated drivers, that is.
Keep your head screwed on straight. Don't drive drunk. I don't. Do you? Do you?
Do you? Don't drink and drive. We don't.
Do you?
Brought to you by Rad, Terry Fader, and My Safe Ride Home. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
I'm looking for my safe ride home.
Do you?
Back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, they're going through the starting lineups for Bayport. Number 1, Steven Minzlaff. Number 3, Ryan Frieder. Number 4, Tyler Sagel. Number 11, Peyton Armstrong. And number 25, Ryan Grobig. And now for the Raiders.
Ethan Gusky, guard, senior.
Dan Campion, guard, senior.
Local government, local education.
Davis Larson, forward, freshman.
Joe Hammeister, guard, senior.
Dominic Mann, I'm a senior and a forward.
Todd Van Es from Moosburg and Tom Hunick from Cedar Grove will be our officials tonight. They both worked the 2012 state basketball tournament in Madison, and this information was provided by Jim Larish. Jim is going to be retiring after this year.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, Marty, a couple things. I went up to watch the first game of sectionals last year up at Bayport. It was one of the most exciting games I had seen for a long time, and North went up there and beat Bayport, who had earlier beat them. It was extremely exciting. I mean, I was clapping all the time. It was fun. So this is the first time these two teams have met. And another thing I thought we didn't mention in the opening, watch them start raining threes. Both teams are going to just shoot them up tonight from out there. Maybe the team that makes more wins.
Nate Reichel is the coach for Bayport, and Tom Desitel, of course, for North. Larson and Minzlaff jump center.
And there's Armstrong, number 11, right away. See how he runs the show.
Being guarded by Gusky, that'll be an interesting matchup. Three-point basket is up and good by Ryan Frieder.
Whoops.
And he was in double figures the other night.
Second leading scorer, 9.5, Marty.
Gusky pull-up 10-footer is off. Larson leaning in, couldn't get it in against the taller Minzlaff, trying to draw the foul. Another three attempt is, this one is off. Dominic Mann with the rebound. North trying to push the action a little bit. Backdoor cut by Larson. His shot is up and in.
Interesting Gusky on Armstrong. Hopefully Ethan won't get in foul trouble. There's another three, Marty, see?
Yeah, another three. That one by Sagel is way off.
All their shots are three-pointers, and Minzlaff hasn't even touched the ball yet.
Larson with a teardrop, but it wouldn't drop for him. Minzlaff with another rebound, pushing the action.
He likes to get to the rack, Marty.
And lost it out of bounds. Little Matador defense by Gusky actually worked.
Don't tell Aubrey Koister that.
He'd say that's normal North defense.
We always say it's Southside defense.
Noah Stengel coming in.
Another key bench. Will be very interesting. Both teams play a lot of guys, but I wonder if we're going to get the same thing tonight.
A good defense by Armstrong on Campion, keeping him from going to the hole. Gusky kick out to Larson for a three attempt. It's good. Davis Larson with 5 quick points and North on top, 5-3. Good penetrating pitch. Good hands by North, and couldn't quite control it. Coach Destel's got his hands up above his head. Oh, we just about had that one, but they lost it.
That was almost the third turnover on Bayport. They only had about 4 the other night, Marty.
Well, you mentioned the other night at the South game when they played Bayport, you know, they're going to have to contend with the pressure on North on the guards, and that could play real big in this game.
Bayport, like North, likes to just put it up. They don't hesitate on their offensive.
Minzloff's shot is no good. He started, I think, 6 for 6 the other night.
Yep, he's 0 for 1 right now.
Campion from way outside the line nails it. Oh, man. That was a deep one. 8-3 North.
Well, Bayport hit the first shot with the lead. 8 straight for North.
Sneaking in the ball game was Tucker Knoll, number 33. Good help defense by Larson. Grabig's shot is way off, and then Hammeister grabs the rebound.
Another, 1 and out for Bayport. No offensive rebounds yet. Good job by North.
Larson with a left-handed layup.
You're gonna need a TO, baby. How long are you gonna let it run, Coach?
10-3, it's been a 10-point run for the Raiders. Grabig, left-handed shot is off, no good. Gusky with the board.
1 and out.
North pushing the action again. Stengel with a good rebound. Hammeister from outside the line, couldn't get it in. And then Stengel commits the foul. Boy, oh boy, Chris, that would have been a timeout if they would have nailed that, if Hammeister would have made that 3. Melcher and Fugelstead come in for the Pirates.
Well, the other night, Bayport's team did not shoot very well except one guy. And that right now, that guy only has 1, and that's Minsloff. One shot attempt.
Yeah. Hammeister guarding Frieder. And losing the ball out of bounds was Evan Melcher.
And now Bayport thinks they're going to press North. What do you always say, Marty? It's tough to press a pressing team. Because you know what? They work on it all day.
Well, they're going to get Armstrong with a push. That was a good call. Trying to ride Campion, but pushed him out of bounds and got called for it. You're right. I think, because the teams are practice at pressing style, and when you try to do it against them, they're well prepared. A lot of dribbling, Chris. And it pays off. Campion with a layup. 12-point run now for the Raiders.
Gee whiz, Coach Reichel. These North guys are scrappy, I'll tell you.
Hammeister trying to direct Sagel down the baseline, but he wouldn't fall for it, and instead he passes it into Melcher, whose shot is no good. Good defense by Stengel.
And another 1 and out.
Gusky from outside the line.
Get in there. Oh, too bad.
Is it going to come down? Is it going to come down? Chris, why don't you go down there and get it? Wade Rickmeyer tosses out another ball so they can get that one down. Todd Van Ness.
First attempt.
Wow. You don't just get to ref in the state because you can make good calls. You got to know what you're doing out there.
Yeah, but you better get rid of the other ball. You forgot about the other ball. And just stick it in the Bayport bag. Johnny Moss will address, not in my house.
John says, I'm not giving it to you. Armstrong looking to go to the basket, but Davis Larson playing a good defense.
Nice shot there to break the run by North.
I thought that was a mistake. I thought he should have taken Larson on right away and then changes it up. I was a little bit surprised he didn't try to do that.
Larson
Freshman.
to the hole, no good. Mon with the trip, couldn't get it in. Frieder, Sagel, pardon me, put it up and in. 12-7, North on top. Looks like Bayport has weathered the storm, Chris. Gusky looking to take the defender. He does. Shot is off, no good. And then good hustle by Bayport's Fugelstedt, who throws it off at Dominic Mon.
Not one of Ethan's better attempts there. Got himself set, and you can make that one there, Ethan. You know you can make that.
2 minutes left in the quarter. It's 12-7 North.
Little 1-3-1 trap there.
Could help defense. North comes away with it.
Another
Larson wants to take it to the hole and does and scores. That was easy.
Nobody hitting the boards for Bayport. All look at each other. Who's going to make a play?
Kevin Lang, 33, is in the ball game for the Raiders.
Big dog.
Minzlaff on the top. Shot is off, no good. Battle underneath for it. And they're going to get it. Call it off of a North player. Stengel, just give the ball to the official. You don't have to put it on the floor. Lucas Hayes coming in.
Bayport just 3 of 11 shooting so far, Marty. Minzlaff, second leading scorer, has the big O, but so does Ethan Gusky.
Shot from three-point land is no good by Melcher.
First offensive rebound, Marty.
Yeah, rebound putback is good by Fugelstedt. 14-9, under a minute left in the quarter.
Well, they've weathered the storm somewhat. Bayport, that is.
Campion dishes it underneath the Stengel, who had trouble hanging onto the ball. And he does lose it out of bounds.
Tough place for Noah to catch the ball there, Marty. First of all, he was not in a position to score and kind of wasn't the best of passes, and then all of a sudden there's 3 blue shirts around him.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. Lorbeck tries to get it inbounds. Nice save by Dominic. A little behind the back pass. 30 seconds left. Campion drives to the hole and scores.
He's 3 for 3, Marty.
Campion with 7 points. 20 seconds left.
And the lead is 7.
Been a good quarter for the Raiders. Under 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Good job by Campion. You've mentioned earlier in the year, Chris, that he's a good defender, and he showed it right there.
He's really quick, Marty. Put in the best 5.8 second play Coach Desautel has. He's got one for every 10th of a second, I'm sure, after all those years.
I heard he got most of those plays from you.
No. No, I don't like going backwards, Marty.
Gusky from outside. Oh, that would have been sweet. At the end of one quarter play, North on top, 16-9.
Institutions and local community members all use cable access TV to communicate their message. They depend upon it as an affordable means of outreach. Public, educational, and government access television empowers local government agencies, individuals, and groups to use the media to speak directly to their constituents in a more direct and cost-effective way. Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local PEG channels.
Green, green. green, green, green. Making it green starts from the ground up, so make sure the air in your home is healthy for your family to breathe. Test your home for the presence of radon. Go to epa.gov/radon. Make it green, green, green.
To see Southwest twice. Back at North High School's at Cutie Fieldhouse, Chris and I were just talking about next week we have 2 games. On the 15th, we're at North. They play Green Bay Southwest. And then on the 18th, we're going to be back here at North. They play Pulaski. We were originally scheduled to go to South, but since it's Hall of Fame induction night, Chris has a player from his baseball team being inducted, and so we're going to be here that night. Campion with a 3-point attempt, no good. Stengel with a strong offensive board. North spreads it out, looking to drive. Campion high off the glass, but couldn't get it in. Melker with another, Minsloff with another rebound. Good skip pass by Armstrong. Shot is no good, but Minsloff with the offensive rebound.
Just their second, Marty.
Grabig, bango. Grabig, and it's 16-12.
Two of 7 from 3-point range now for Bayport.
Hammeister going hard to the basket. Couldn't get it in. Minsloff feeds it off to Sagel, who nails a 3, and all of a sudden we got ourselves a ball game. 16-15 North. Desatel calling a 30-second timeout.
That's Armstrong's second foul, Marty.
I missed it. Armstrong with a foul. His second.
On the rebound. North is now 7 of 18 shooting. 2 of 6 from 3, and Bayport is 3 of 9 from 3, so lots of threes up there. 5 turnovers for Bayport the other day. I think they had only 4 or 5. That was one of my keys. Can North turn Bayport over? That's key number 3, and offensive rebound strengths for North, and they continue to do that. So everything's looking the North way, except also now the scoreboard's a little different. But I feel all right yet, Marty. I really do.
Well, they made
Bayport's just going on a run, you know. Just got to sustain the run.
They've scored 7 out of the last 9 points.
Okay.
So it is a bit of a run, you're right. And we're looking for Gusky to heat it up. Leaner in the lane off the glasses, no good. Frieder with the rebound. Minsloff.
Ethan 0 for 6. Minsloff doesn't have any points
either.
either.
Wide open 3-point attempt. Minsloff with the rebound, puts it off the glass and in. And Bayport's on top. Larson off the glass, no good. And coming down with the rebound was Bayport's Zach Lorbeck, but he was on the line, so North will get it out.
Larson 4 of 8 shooting.
North is getting to the rack, Chris.
Right.
They're just not making them.
No. Good. Oh,
and stolen away, but Ryan Grabig loses it out of bounds.
Gonna say a rare turnover for North because they didn't have any yet.
That wouldn't be a turnover though.
Well, on the steal. They tried to steal it from Gusky there, but it just rolled out of bounds. Now they do. I jinxed them.
Yeah, I think we jinxed them. Bayport up by 1 and they have the ball.
And North's 0 for the quarter here. I know we're only at the 5.5 mark.
Lorbeck.
Nice move.
Easy 2. North down 3. 9-point run.
Almost a steal again.
Kick it over to Hammeister. Rainbow shot is no good. The left-hander loads it up, had a good look, but couldn't get it to go.
You want to get rebounds tonight because they just fire up them threes.
Gusky finally scores on a good drive.
Frater there with terrible defense. Oh, and here's an easy money.
And Lorbeck scores, and he's fouled by Hammeister. Not a good play there.
On the other hand, Frater there, he didn't stand up to Gusky. Could have taken a charge. Instead, Gusky gets deep on him and scores, but very rare that an easy basket comes on the other end.
Parise in the ball game along with Kevin Lang. Bon and Campion take a seat. Lorbeck is only a sophomore, Chris. Shoot a free throw. Also checking in for Tucker Noy coming in for Bayport. Bayport up 3. Make it 4 on the 3-point play. 22-18.
That was our first free throw, right?
Yes.
And you like counting free throws. It doesn't take you very long today.
Double dribble by Parise. Another turnover by the Raiders. Frieder and Sagel, number 3 and number 4 are guys that I know we mentioned in the opening, but you got to account for them because they'll score.
Yep, they just...
a senior and a junior.
Yeah, they... Frieder, 9.5, Sager, 7.8.
Oh, Melcher, but a good drive to the hoop, but again, he couldn't get the easy shot in. Gusky loads it up, bango!
Not going to keep him down.
22-21, 1-point lead now for the Pirates. Sagel throws it away. Gusky on the break.
You're not going to stop him. Oh. They're going to go which way?
Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul.
Yeah, I thought so, Marty.
Oh, I didn't think so.
Yeah, that was a bad pass to Parise there. He couldn't do anything with it, and then Gusky just kind of leans into him.
Actually, with the defense coming after him, you're almost better just to take. Coming after Parise,
yeah,
it was a tough pass to even get him the ball. Ethan would have been better off to just take it to the basket. Minzlaff being guarded by Stengel. Shot off the glass by Lorbeck is in.
He's 3 for 3, and he's been a great addition off the bench for Coach Reichel.
Campion. Larson is fouled on the way to the basket. He will not be shooting free throws.
Interesting, bringing Armstrong back at the 3:28 mark with the lead and 2 fouls.
Each team with 3 team fouls. Gusky coming back in. 24-21 Bayport. Game of runs. North had a 10-point run, and then Bayport followed that up with a 3-point run. Wow. Larson right to the rack. Put it up and in. No stopping him. Puts his head down and goes.
Wow. Freshman.
Minzlaff too easy. That's what we saw a lot of at South last week.
Makes a living.
Earlier this week, I should say.
Makes a living in the paint. Can't allow him in the paint. Nice high screen there, but Campion couldn't do anything with it.
Larson spots an opening, takes it to the basket and scores. Larson with 13 points, leads all scores. And a good steal by Hammeister. Take it to the hole. And he does, and he scores. North on top, 27-26.
Another turnover.
2:30 left in the half.
7 turnovers on Bayport, led to easy baskets for North.
a good help defense and way to get back. Davis Larson covering onto the shooter. Stengel in the lane scores. Another country heard from. 29-26, rolling down to the 2-minute mark. Nice little comeback here by the Raiders, Chris. They were down by as many as 5 points. Campion commits the foul, his first.
Three-point lead, nice to have. 1:47 left. Armstrong still in there. See if he gets that third.
I take that back. The biggest lead by Bayport was only 3. Actually, it was 4 points, Chris, because he had that 3-point play, 22-18. .135 left in the quarter, in the half.
Zone, Marty.
Yeah, interesting. Larson inside, round and out, couldn't get it in. And then we get a foul on North. Larson.
It's too bad.
Yep.
They had a nice look again, Marty. They've had a lot of them. Trouble, and see, I just don't understand why Armstrong doesn't attack that player there.
Well, and I was just thinking he's showing good patience. Shot attempt is no good, and then they're going to get it for hitting on the top of the backboard.
They just heave them up there.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what number you wear. There's no rules. Everyone's allowed to shoot.
Looks like a 2-3 zone by Bayport. Gusky open for just a second, and he couldn't wait to get it shot. 32-26 North, under a minute.
I don't mind playing a zone there, but you don't lose Gusky. That's just...
They had a nice little screen set up. Peyton Armstrong could have had the shot, but didn't take it.
Another
North
turnover.
steals it. Gusky from way outside, couldn't get it in. He was feeling it. 25 seconds left in the half. North on top, 32-26.
He had hit his last 3, Marty.
I guess that's why he shot it. Bayport playing for 1. 10 seconds. Mins left, being guarded by Larson. Kick out. Shot is no good, and that'll be the half. We're at halftime here at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse with the Raiders on top, 32-26.
Time was, kids did what came naturally, spending free time running through the grass, exploring streams. But times have changed. Today's indoor kids spend more than 7 hours in front of electronic media. That's why National Wildlife Federation created the Be Out There movement. Outdoor play improves kids' health, body, mind, and spirit. It helps them stay fit, enhances creativity, and could even make them better students. There's a reason they call it the great outdoors. Learn more at beoutthere.org.
Magical mirror who commands the day, show me beauty in a wicked way.
Mr. Darth Vader, I am your father, Gallardo Spider, call it Peter Parker.
What would you do if you was not with your crew? Would you come home with me and do the things that I want to do? Nah, what would you do if you was not with your crew? Would you come home with me and do the things that I want? Nah, what would you say? And would you turn and walk away if I told you I want you to come to my place and play?
I'm claiming it, cause she aiming it right at me so I could put my name on it. She banging it, trap star, she slanging it. She go to work and put all these women to shame with it. And girl so got it, yeah, brown, she got it. She be jiggling so much, she got me jigging all of my wallet. I'm like, ooh, the girl deserve it. Man, the body's so perfect when she step out in the club. Every single one of you, yeah.
North High Varsity Dance Team.
Hello, I'm Dr. Regina Benjamin, U.S. Surgeon General. Breastfeeding is a preventive measure that can protect babies from illnesses and infections, and there are also health benefits for mothers. While 75% of American mothers start out breastfeeding, only 13% of babies are exclusively breastfed at the end of 6 months, and the rates are much lower for African American infants. Whether you're a grandmother or an employer, you can help make it easier for moms to breastfeed. For more information, please go to surgeongeneral.gov.
Preteen years are a challenging time, but they're also a good time to think about your child's health, which is why, if you're the parent of an 11 or 12-year-old, you need to know about preteen vaccines. Vaccines that can protect your preteen from meningitis, whooping cough, and for girls, the virus that causes cervical cancer. So schedule a checkup for your child today and ask about preteen vaccines, because your preteen might think that they're grown up, but they're counting on you to know better.
Brought to you by DHHS and the CDC.
Joining me is Chris Lenz, the trainer here at North High School. Chris, over the years, when I think about it, back when I was a grade schooler, Dennis Ruppel had his leg broken in a football game. It took a half an hour to get a ambulance here, and then they had ambulances at the field for a long time. And all that has progressed now where North, you are a full-time trainer. What do you do?
Well, that's exactly right. Things really have progressed over the past 20, 25 years.
Try about 50.
Well, we can go 50 if that far back you want to go. But basically, I'm at North every day, taking care of every athlete, every organization that's here, freshman, JV, varsity, it doesn't matter. I get them prepared for the games, prepared for practices. If, unfortunately, they do suffer an injury, I'm here to kind of evaluate them, let them know what's going on, and do whatever we can to get them back on the field as safely and quickly as possible.
Would that include rehabilitation also?
Absolutely. Every aspect, from the moment they get injured to the moment they step back on the court, we're dealing with them. I'm basically that first line. How hurt are they? How injured are they? Do you need to see a doctor? Is it something that we can take care of at school? It's just kind of one of those things where I'm that kind of in-between, that go-between between the athlete and their physician.
I take it you've really embraced this position being at North High, because I know you, I know that you like it.
I love it. I absolutely love my job. Every day is different. You never really know what to expect. This is my 9th year at North High School, and not one day in that 9 years has been the same. I love the kids I work with. I love the coaches I work with. It's just something that I'm so happy to be here at North.
Now, let's say we have a student watching us now, and he's wondering, what do I got to do to be a trainer? Pretend you're at career day and you've got some people watching. What are you going to tell them? How are you going to be a trainer?
Well, the first thing I tell them is to get involved as best you can. The best thing, in my opinion, for young kids to do, that want to get involved in athletic training, get involved in sports. Be involved in athletics. Don't just pick one sport. Go play basketball, play hockey, play football, wrestling, whatever it is you want to do. Get out there and understand what each sport is about, because that's really important, is to understand each sport is a little bit different. So, and then really work hard in school and start. Once you get old enough to do job shadows and things like that, it's important that you do that. Ask questions. You can never ask too many questions. Knowledge is really, really important, because it takes a while to get there. I mean, you have to go to college, you have to get a bachelor's degree, and then so on there. So, and then like I said, the more information you have, the more knowledge you have, the better off you're going to be.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thanks goes out to Chris Lenz for granting us that interview. Halftime scores for North: Gusky with 8, Campion with 7, Larson with 13, Hammeister and Stengel with 2 each. For the Pirates, Minsloff with 4, Fugelstedt with 2, Frieder with 3, Sagel with 5, Armstrong with 2, Lorbeck off the bench with 7, and Grabig with 3. Game of runs in that first half, Chris. North had a 12-point run in the first quarter. Bayport responded with a 9-point run, and then North finished the half with an 8-point run to build up the lead. Hammeister, he looked pretty sweet on that one.
Yep.
Wow. Put me in, coach. North up 8.
Battle for second. DePere leads 7-0. Pulaski, who comes in next week. North and Bayport all at 6-1.
Stengel commits the foul. North had an 8-point lead until that Armstrong basket. Their largest lead was 12-3 at the start of the game, so 9 points was their best.
Bayport now 12 of 26 from the, 27 from the floor. North 15 of 31, almost 50% shooting for the Raiders, and a lot of those are in the lane, Marty. They're getting real deep on Bayport like this.
Hammeister with a nice drive to the hoop, put it up and in.
There's just no weak side help. Just not the Bayport defense that's going to win you a conference championship.
Sagel's shot is off. Frieder, pardon me.
Larson's 6th rebound.
Good hands by Bayport.
Another key is Steven Menzloff is just 3 of 6 from the floor. Excuse me, 2 of 6 from the floor. And he's their leading scorer. He's got 4 points.
Yeah, he's not been a factor tonight.
He was 6 of 6 in the first 4 minutes the other night.
Well, they're going to get Hammeister with an offensive foul. It looked like a pretty good move, Chris, but apparently not. Richard Bartson and Eric Wiesman are our cameramen tonight. Spinning the dials in the truck, our director, Scott Maloff. Chris Wright is doing the color, and I'm doing the play-by-play. Mike Martin.
See, that's just a poor decision. Menzloff should have been towards the basket to get a basket. 2 on 1, and you got to settle for that, but he made it.
Yeah, it was a nice move. 36-30 North. Campion not able to get it to the hoop. Foul goes on Grobig, his first. Larson with a lean in on a nice pass, scores.
North now 17 of 33.
Yeah, they're shooting well. And you know, if they should have made some of those short shots
that's
that
what
they
I mean.
normally make, it would be even better.
Yeah, Bayport just doesn't play very good defense.
3-point attempt is no good. They're going to get the ball off of Larson. Sagel on the shot attempt, and now they're going to talk about it.
That's good that they discuss it.
Todd Van Ness, Tom Hunick. Todd is from Oostburg. Gusky trying to wrestle it away from Armstrong. Tom Hunick from Cedar Grove. You know, Armstrong walked by me as they were coming out to for pregame warm-ups, and he's a big dude. I mean, he's broad in the shoulders and strong.
Yep.
Not good defense there by North. They left Reeder wide open.
Just have never felt threatened by Bayport, Marty.
Shot attempt by Ethan Gusky from way outside the line is no good.
He's 3 of 11 tonight, Marty. But he had that nice run in the second quarter to give North the lead. There's some good Bayport defense. You saw
nice feed inside to Dominic Mon, who puts in an easy one.
He had good help there by Frieder, but a good pass. Oh, and again, another easy chance for Bayport, and then they throw it away.
Campion kicks it down to Gusky.
This ain't your brother's Bayport team.
Gusky scores, and he's fouled. Nice drive to the hoop. Now there's what you're talking about, Chris. When you get the opportunity, take it. And Gusky definitely did there. If Ethan can make this free throw, it'll be the largest lead of the night for North. Pump it up to 10. Right now it's 9. (43-33).
Gusky up to 11, averaging 23-4.
Larson with the good defense. Stengel, pardon me. Noah Stengel. Armstrong showing good strength. Able to hang on to the ball and put it up and in.
3 of 4, but
he has 6 on the night.
That just cuts the deficit to 8. Nice.
Hammeister with the left hand, couldn't get it to go.
Good idea, though.
Minzloff kicks it down to Armstrong.
He has made his last 3.
Kick out, 3-point attempt is off, no good.
1 and out.
Frieder. Bayport doing a good job that trip, Chris, getting back on defense. North spreading the floor. Campion rolls it in. Recognized the opening, took the shot and made it.
He does well in odd quarters, Marty. First quarter he was 3 for 3, now he's 1 for 1.
9 points on the night.
Overall 4 of 6. We won't talk about the second quarter, Danny.
Was he playing in the second quarter?
Well, he missed 2 shots, though.
Armstrong?
No way.
Couldn't get it in.
4th rebound there for Stengel. Nice article in the paper about his brother this week.
Yep. Stengel puts it in.
And on cue, he
got
scores.
4 points.
Reichel takes a timeout. Coach Reichel.
Largest lead for the Raiders, 12, with 2:46 left in the third. North up. We'll take a short break and be right back.
I can have text all night long, but not when I'm driving.
What's the point of texting me about a party that you might not make it to?
I don't text and drive. Do you?
Do you?
Do you? Did you say text or sex? Hey, I got an idea. As long as you're texting, why don't you write your own obituary, dumb?
I don't.
Text and drive.
Do you?
We don't text and drive. Do you?
Brought to you by Rad Terry Fader and his cast of thousands. Friends don't let friends text and drive.
Party!
I was making that announcement to those characters on that last PSA. Don't forget about the WSCS website. We have a lot of programming that you'll want to watch. Click on programming at the top left, go to VOD player, and then you'll be able to watch a lot of different programming, not just sports. You also can watch us live streaming on the internet. A good defense that time by Peyton Armstrong on Hammeister.
North 7 of 9 in the quarter. Make it 8 of 10
with a 3.
Big third quarter for North. 8 of 10 shooting.
Bayport actually outscored North in the second quarter, 17-16. But they're not doing so great here in the third quarter. Lorbeck back in the game. He had a nice stint when he was in. And Minzlaff has not done much. Shot is no good, and Larson with a strong rebound. Taking it hard to the basket. He should have shot it, Chris. He'd have gotten 2 free throws. Peyton Armstrong with the foul, his third.
And the Pirates are frustrated.
Yeah, you can tell.
Well, they're just not as good as advertised.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Not as good as advertised.
I mean, they just didn't really floor me the other night, and I just wasn't impressed with their defense. And yeah, they took care of the ball, but they shoot a lot. And
you had said, at that South game, it's going to be different tonight for their guard play. The turnovers are going to be more frequent.
Well, and their defense is just not anything spectacular. And North's just making a living in the paint.
Lang got they're set on his fanny trying to set a screen.
Basically, North's doing what they're supposed to. They're getting layups like this. They run their little weave and pick and rolls and getting into the paint and getting a lot of easy baskets. They're not getting to the foul line, which a lot of nights they do.
Yeah, they haven't shot 1 free throw tonight. But Bayport is 2 for 3.
Another easy in the paint basket.
You know what I think North does really good is they read their keys. You know, they know who's open.
Yep.
Lorbeck right down Main Street, and he scores.
Why did it take so long for this guy to get back in? He was 3 of 3 in that second quarter. Now he's 4 of 4. And you've got 4 starters for Bayport on the bench when you're trailing by 15. I don't think that's the time to be doing that, Coach. Another 1 and out.
Yeah, and they're only 2 for 4 from the line.
3 offensive rebounds is all for Bayport. Probably Coach Desautel thinks that's too many, or Coach Worth.
Campion open.
Bingo. Oh.
Had a good look, got the rebound though.
Told you he scores in the odd quarters, big time.
Paris lost it. A good hustle on the defense by Kevin Lang to tip it away from Peyton Armstrong. Otherwise, he gets an easy 2. Gusky and Hammeister back in for the Raiders. And they've got their starting lineup back in, Chris. Oh, boy.
Nice play.
Yeah. Armstrong with an easy 2.
Nice little screen to Armstrong, and nobody picked it up. And then he had another money.
Too easy.
They are just burying them in the blue. Just burying them.
15 seconds left in the quarter. North up, 54-39. 10 seconds. Lorbeck, no good. Armstrong, good shot. Never came down with it, just put it up and in. Shot at the buzzer by Hammeister is no good. And at the end of 3, North on top, 54-41.
Did you know early signs of eye disease and vision changes start to occur around age 40? I'm Dr. Ann Coleman for the American Academy of Ophthalmology. I see firsthand how vision problems can affect lives. We are urging adults to get a baseline eye disease screening at age 40. If you have any risk factors or signs of eye disease, see an ophthalmologist right away. Know your risks. Save your sight. To learn more, visit geteyesmart.org.
Cable access channels are critical tools for local government. They provide important information about issues, services, and programs, as well as local emergencies. They also allow you to watch your local elected officials in action. Through the provision of governmental access channels, our communities are kept informed, educated, and entertained. Where else can you get information about your local government? Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local government access channel.
Back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse. North getting ready to start action. They lead by 13. They had it up to 15. 22-point quarter for the Raiders, Chris.
10 of 14 shooting, Marty. 10 of 14 shooting. Bayport shot 50%, and you lost ground.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even close.
Bayport had 15 in the quarter. Gusky, lean in is no good. And we're going to get a rebound foul on the Raiders. Foul's going to go on Ethan Gusky.
Well, you mentioned in the break that Minsloff only, what'd you say, 6 points, Marty?
Yes.
I got him 3 of 8 shooting. I mean, if he's not getting close to 20 shots, you are in big trouble, Bayport, and you're in big trouble.
Minsloff got it down low. Gusky tipped it off to him, but they're going to say Ethan touched it last. Bayport will keep it. Ball tipped away by Hammeister. He's going to take it hard to the hoop. Just shoot the layup, man. Just shoot the layup.
Poor choice.
And he went down hard. He's Chris Lenz coming over to tend to him.
That's one of those, he just tried to, set his feet, Marty, and the feet went out from under him. If you just did a regular layup, he would have been fine.
You know who he looked like on that layup attempt? Gene Tewinkle. He'd never shoot a layup. It was always a jump shot at the basket like that. And that's all Joe had to do, just take it to the hoop. Watch this. He's going to stop and travel. He should have just shot the layup.
Yeah, he hesitated.
Slow-mo. There's the travel.
See how his feet ankle just went out from under him.
Well, as long as we have a minute here. Next Tuesday, we will be right back here when North hosts Green Bay Southwest. And then on Friday, January 18th, we'll be back here again when North hosts Pulaski. That'll be Wall of Fame induction night. And Chris and I are really looking forward to that night. It's always a good event. All right. Early in the fourth quarter. A good ball movement there by the Pirates. And making a three-pointer was Sagal.
Why? Why call timeout? Your kids just hit a shot. You have 7:20 left. Gee whiz. It's not like it's 2 minutes left, Coach.
Yeah.
Now you're down to 3 timeouts.
I don't know what the purpose is of that. Would you like to speculate?
Well, I think he just wants the clock stopped, but the problem with it is your guy just hit a shot, you got a little momentum, it's just deflated. I don't think you have any, I'm in no worries for North tonight.
Hayes, Gusky, Campion, Stengel, and Larson on the floor for the Raiders. Oh, bad pass. That should have been an easy layup.
Yeah, Lucas was just too deep, but that was a great decision by Lucas just to take it out. And, he'd love to score there, but that was an intelligent play.
Gusky off the glass and in.
Once again, instead of the challenge with the try to take the charge.
Gusky has 13 now.
They got to get it to him.
Minzluff inside, turns, shoots, and scores. Haven't seen much of that tonight.
Nope. 4 of 10 from the floor.
He's got 8 on the night. He had 30 the other night. Gusky, good feed inside to Stengel, off the glass and in. Nice pass from Ethan Gusky. North up 12. Armstrong going hard to the basket. Kick out pass. Shot is off, no good. Armstrong grabs the rebound away from Larson. He's a strong kid.
But again, he had a chance, Armstrong, to get a 2-point basket, gives it up for a 3-pointer, and they missed.
Kick out. Shot is good by Sagal. He's got another 3.
Armstrong's hustle, though, got that 3 eventually.
He's got 11 points, Sagal does.
Oh, a rare turnover.
A steal. Oh, nice move. Sagal with 2 more. 58-51. North calls a timeout, 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. I know I mentioned this at the beginning, Chris, but you got to account for Frieder and Sagal. Those guys can shoot, and they're showing it. Frieder has 13 points, leads all Bayport scores. There you see some of our younger fans.
There's Aaron, he's in my class, or he's in 6th grade.
Up in the top.
Yep, in the orange there.
Richard Bartson giving you that shot. Eric Wiesman giving you that shot. And in the truck is Scott Maloff flipping the buttons, going from between cameras.
6 turnover now on North.
North trying to get something going. Good block. Larson's shot was tipped away. Another three-point attempt is no good. And Minzloff with an easy steal from Paris. He goes right to the hoop. And they're going to call him for travel. And Nate Reichel out on the floor. He better get back, coach. Don't get the tee.
Here's the replay. Oh, that's a bad call. That's a horrendous call. That's a really bad call. Sorry, I know he's a really good one, and I know we've done him again. You know, he makes 99% of them right, but he missed that one, I think. Just watching the feet there and the play.
You know what I got to say about that? That's too bad. What are you going to do?
Yeah, that was a tough call.
Just under 5 minutes left in the ball game. North up only 7. Bayport is hung in there. Husky's shot was blocked. Some of the fans thought they got an arm, but refs didn't see it that way.
And they haven't called many all night. They're letting the kids play.
Shoot. Oh, Grabig with a long three.
It's raining threes. 4:20 left.
North only up 4. They were up 15. Gusky, teardrop wouldn't go. Mon with the rebound, and he gets fouled. Good play by Dominic Mon inside. Steve Minzloff picks up his first foul. Watch this inside.
Nice and strong, Dom. Good rebound. Brought it down to under his chin for you young players out there.
But guess what? North is not shooting free throws. They haven't shot a free throw. I think Gusky made a free throw. So they've gotten 1 free throw on the night.
Well, Bayport has
Gusky from way outside, couldn't get it in. And heavy contact, Larson got it and then throws it away. Gusky steals it right back. Going hard to the basket, couldn't get it, but he's fouled. Oh man. Fast and furious. Not good basketball, but exciting.
Oh, good basketball, just kids are hustling. Just good quickness by North there and Gusky. Ugh. Still not too worried yet, Marty. Not worried yet. I think North's just kind of been in control the whole night, and there's that set of runs here for Bayport, but you're going to have to make free throws, that's for sure. Got one there. 5-point lead, still pretty big.
59-54. Gusky now with 14. Larson with 15. Campion with 12. Good balance by the Raiders. Armstrong showing his ball handling ability.
Uh-oh, who lost him?
And Lorbeck wide open inside scores.
5 of 6 of the night and helped defense, but Lorbeck was wide open. 3 minutes left and 3-point lead. I like it yet. Don't force it, boys. Big dog, be smart.
Larson has it on top.
You know, sometimes it takes so much effort to climb back, you know, when you're way behind, just to get over the mountain's the hard part, and that's what the challenge is for the Pirates. And North's a good basketball team. So you got to climb the mountain and then beat a good team. Big dog.
Shot from outside. You don't want Hayes taking or Lang taking that shot. You'd rather have a Gusky or a Campion. Minzloff. Oh, he got loose down the baseline. Didn't make the shot, but he did get fouled. He'll be shooting a pair.
Now that time I thought he took an extra step. I don't know. Maybe I don't see anything. I've missed him before.
Gusky commits his 3rd foul. Nine points now for Steven Minzloff. Noah Stengel in the game.
10 points under his average. Gusky as well.
Could draw to within 1 if he makes a free throw here.
Oh. Hammeister still out on the table. That thing's been used too many times this year by North players. It's too bad.
Larson threw up a shot. Good defense by Armstrong, and then Larson was a little out of control. North could lose the lead. We're rolling down to 2:10 left in the ball game. Oh, there's a travel not called. Armstrong forced it up, couldn't get it. And Bayport's going to keep it.
Where are you going?
And a good timeout there by Nate Reichel.
Good point, Marty.
Nothing was happening that was going to be good on that possession, so he called a timeout. North is up by 1, 59-58, but I don't know about you, Chris. It's still too close for my comfort level. Chris is looking at his fancy phone, trying to find a picture of Tommy's collarbone.
Yeah, Tommy didn't come. He was a little concerned about his classmates.
Tommy broke his collarbone tubing.
And Kevin Lang's dad operated on it, so it was nice of him to do that. And just want to keep him updated with things.
1:57 left in the ball game. North up by 1. Bayport has been fighting back here in the fourth quarter. North has not played very good. They've only got 5 points so far in the fourth. Minzloff scores and he's fouled. Forced it down the baseline, didn't get the help that he needed.
I thought he was too far under the basket, but Minzloff did a nice job of giving himself an angle off the glass. And you're North right here. You got to get the rebound.
Bayport up 1, make it 2. 61-59. 1:45 left in the ball game.
North just 2 of 7 in the quarter. They're not getting a lot of shots off, Marty.
Defense has been pretty tough. Campion in the lane, rimmed out. 1:30 left.
That ball was in. North with 16 fouls. Next one will put Bayport at the line. That's the guy I would foul. Turnover!
Minzloff couldn't handle the pass from Lorbeck, and it goes out of bounds. North gets a little bit of a reprieve.
See, Lorbeck, not a regular guy in there. I was, thinking that's the guy to foul, but a lot of time left, 1:20. Oh, I thought we were only down 1.
We're down 2, 61-59.
Don't need a 3, just get the best shot available. Gusky's coming off some screens. Good screen there by Lang.
Shot from the outside is good! Long three-pointer by Kevin Lang, and North on top, 62-61.
That dog barks. Charge.
And a charge. Lorbeck, 2 mistakes down the stretch here. Zach Lorbeck, the fresh sophomore. That one hurt, Chris.
How about that? Kevin Lang.
Under a minute left.
Hitting the 3 and then a big charge.
North is calling a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, Scott, so let's take a short break. With 55.3 seconds left, North up 1.
Engineers Without Borders USA answers the call with more than 225 university and professional chapters from a wide spectrum of disciplines. With more than 400 sustainable engineering projects in more than 45 countries, our organization is changing the world. If you would like to find out more about how you, too, can change the world, visit www.ewb-usa.org and click Get Involved. Engineers Without Borders USA. Building a better world, one community at a time. Back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, Tom Desitel
talking to them about what they're to do with these this last minute of play. Good balance by both squads, Chris. Minsloff and Sagal and Armstrong are in double figures for Bayport, and Gusky, Campion, and Larson are in double figures for North.
Well, each team now will be shooting in a bonus the rest of the way. 55 seconds left. How can you allow a three-point shot? You're up by a basket.
Actually, I would have left him open too.
Well. Got a timeout. Use a timeout, Coach. Good job, Coach Destatel.
Not a good job there by North. They're usually pretty effective against pressure, but
yeah. Well, I thought what Danny did there was good too. Is everyone thinks you got to go forward and let's hustle up. What he did was retreated away to give himself some space, but there was nobody, as you mentioned, to throw to. That was the problem.
That and Bayport was pretty good on the defense that time.
Yep.
45.6 seconds left. North up by 1.
You know, it's kind of strange. We came in here, I had .2 Gusky versus Minsloff. The two high scores, and it's been role players all night, basically. I know they each got their double figures, Marty, but not to take anything away from Ethan or Steven, but, I mean, really, other players have been the key. I mean, who would have ever thought that Lorbeck would have, 10 points, and, Kevin Lang hits the big 3, and that's the guy, obviously, they want with the basketball, or that one. Patience, 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 patience. That a boy, Danny. 32 seconds is still an eternity.
Yeah. And they're going to get Tyler Sagal with the foul. Campion will be at the line shooting the 1-and-1.
Foul on Tyler Sagal, his second.
I think Ethan wanted the ball back from Danny, but Danny just didn't want to make a turnover. So keep the ball and get fouled. Danny's a good shooter. It's a little different with a 1-point lead.
Yeah, pressure's on.
But you're at home.
Minsloff with the rebound off the missed free throw.
His 11th.
25 seconds left.
Well, if you're Bayport, you don't want to go for one shot here.
Timeout by Bayport. Coach Reichel didn't like what he saw that time. I actually thought they were in pretty good shape. They kind of had their defense or their offense set up, and oh well. What do you do if you're Bayport, Chris?
Well, Bayport's really run it down now, Marty. They're in trouble. They're either going to have to score quickly, because if you run it down now, it's either one and done or
win the game on the last second
shot. Yep. I mean, I like going for shots early because then you can foul and then you get another attempt. They are going to get it underneath the basket. I thought they were going to get it on the side over here, which is where I thought they should have got it. Actually, it should have been on the far side because that was right in front of the official.
No, I thought
didn't the guy have it close to the Raider?
I thought that that Armstrong was actually almost in the lane when the timeout was called. He was maneuvering for the drive, so that was a good call in terms of where they're going to get it out. I thought that was right.
The other bad thing about this situation, Marty, is I think Bayport has one timeout, but now you have to inbound the ball. And that's not always the easiest thing, and North is really good. They're very well scouted. That's what Coach Destatel does, so we'll wait and see. They're going to have to get the Minsloff.
He's got it out on top, taking it to the hoop. Lean-in shot off the glass, no good. Armstrong with the rebound, has it tipped away. Kept control. Shot by Sagal is no good. It goes out of bounds with 1 second left. And they're going to give it to North. Coach Reichel talking to Todd Van Ness. I don't know what that was about. Full timeout by Bayport. I think they're going to have the ball back. With 1 second left. Chris has gone downstairs anticipating a north wind. Hopefully they can pull it out. It's been a very exciting game. North had a 15-point lead in the second half, and it's dwindled away actually. Actually, I got a score here of 52-35, so it was all the way up to 17 points. That was in the third quarter, and since that point, Bayport has battled back. They actually held the lead here in the fourth quarter before North's Kevin Lang hit a three-point basket to give North a 1-point lead, 62-61. North is going to get it out of bounds. All they got to do is get it in. Larson has it. They get it to Mon, and that's the ball game. North the winner. They hung on, 62-61.
It is time for caring people everywhere to treat animals as more than mere property.
To be bred, bought, and sold at an owner's whim.
I urge you to adopt your next dog or cat at a local shelter or humane society.
Please, be a guardian, not an owner.
Television is a powerful and influential medium that allows different groups the opportunity to produce programming that directly affects their own communities. Public, educational, and government access channels ensure that all people, regardless of race, age, gender, disability, religion, or economic status, have access to local government information and the use of a public communication forum. Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local PEG channels.
Hi, I'm Mia Hamm. As a professional soccer player, I know how rewarding sports can be and how quickly injuries happen. So I've teamed up with the American Association of Orthodontists to ask athletes to play it safe. With my years of training, I know what it takes to become an expert, and orthodontists do too. They're the experts who help people obtain healthy, beautiful smiles. Wear mouthguards, face masks, and helmets to prevent injuries. Keep smiling and visit braces.org.
I assess the needs of a community to make sure that our work will be sustainable.
We are working to change the world to make it a better place.
Through our sustainable engineering projects, thousands of members in more than 225 universities and professional chapters work to support these efforts in over 45 countries.
To find out more about how you can get involved, go to www.ewb-usa.org and click Get Involved.
Build a better world with us.
Build a better world with us.
Build a better world with us, one community at a time.
Counts. Yeah, we just kept fighting. I didn't think they were going to get that rebound down there at the end. I was scared.
Well, speaking about rebounds and stuff like that, Tom, once again, one of my keys was, are you going to continue keeping the other team from offensive rebounds? And I thought you guys did an awesome job. And then, at the end there, they got a couple. But again, it seems like every time Bayport comes down, they get one shot, and that's it. You got 5 guys rebounding, and they don't get those second opportunities. All you guys rebound well.
Yeah, Noah Stengel stepped up for us. He played more than he usually does, and he stepped up to his matchup pretty good. He got a lot of rebounds.
Well, Steve Mensloff, too, he's a real tough defender. I said it's going to be either you or Davis or a combination of you guys. I mean, that guy's a tough guy inside. And, again, you guys are a little undersized, but, sometimes it's just leverage and playing low and what Coach Worth teaches you guys, I guess, to defend those big guys, huh?
Yeah, Coach Worth just jacks us up for all those defensive drills we do in practice and stuff like that.
Well, how is it defending those bigger guys? It seems like, every time you guys are always undersized a little bit, and you guys, have to. I know you did an awesome job against Mecca, and I know you had a tough time the other night, but, you guys always draw big guys.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I like guarding the bigger guys. Because they seem like they'll be better, and they're kind of lazy sometimes because they think they're bigger and they think they just blow me away.
Yeah, I think you guys do a great job of that. Another thing I thought you guys did tonight too is a lot of baskets in the paint, all in this blue area, and Bayport was letting you in there. You got a couple bunnies. Davis got some bunnies. You guys were getting to the rack with layups and things, and it's nice when you get easy baskets.
Yeah, we had good penetration against Ashwaubenon. That wasn't there, and that was one of our that brought us down.
Well, congratulations, a big win. Anytime you can beat Bayport, it's a big win. Ethan, I kind of said something. You're about 10 points under your average, but you guys got contributions from everybody today. It was just a total team effort today.
Yeah, I had a big beginning of the season, and I mean ever since I've kind of fallen off. But everyone else has just stepped up, and I mean we're starting to come together as a team. Everyone's contributing.
Yeah, I don't think you've fallen off too far. You still get plenty of shots, and you're very important things. But hey, how about Joe gets hurt, and then Big Dog hits the big shot there? How about that?
Yeah, I mean there's a joke around us because Joe is always jealous of, well, not jealous, but he kind of hates Kevin in a way. So, I mean, Joe's probably kind of mad that Kevin hit that shot, but I think he's pretty happy, and I'm glad that Kevin did that for him.
Yeah, and we're going to need Joe down the stretch. And, like I said, a lot of guys are contributing, and everybody has to do their part in this. And, for a team to be successful, for you guys to have one loss in the year, it's not just one or two guys. It is a solid team effort.
Right. I mean, we weren't projected anything this year, and we're 13-1. It feels good.
Yeah, it is, and I really had a good feeling that you guys were going to catch this one today. And one of the things I thought was your defense and turning them over. They didn't turn the ball over a lot at South, but I said coming in to play you guys, I think it was going to be a totally different thing. And I think you turned them over about 15 times, and again, create a lot of havoc for them.
Yeah. I mean, we got embarrassed at Ashwaubenon, and that was one of the things that we really had to work on the two practices that we had. We did a lot of defensive drills, and I think that really helped us. We stepped up our intensity.
Yeah, well, I got to be honest with you, Ethan. There's a lot of teams would only love to have one loss on this season this year, so you guys are doing that. Big win. Now, it doesn't get any easier for you guys. We'll be back here with Southwest and then Pulaski next week, so practice isn't going to get any easier tomorrow for you guys.
No, I wish it would, though.
Hey, great win. It was great. And like I said, anytime you get a chance to knock off the Pirates in any sport, that's a big win. So congratulations to you fellas, and with that, we'll send it back to Marty.
North a winner 62-61. Bayport made a furious charge in the fourth quarter, outscoring the Raiders 20-8, but they came up short. Leading scorers for Bayport, Steven Minsloff, their high scorer, had 13 points. Tyler Sagel had 13. Peyton Armstrong 10, and Zach Lorbeck off the bench had 11. For the Raiders, they had Ethan Gusky had 14 points, Danny Campion had 12, Davis Larson had 15 points, 13 of those coming in the first half, and Dominic Mon had 6. Joe Heimeister, one of the North starters, hurt an ankle in the second half, never returned to the ball game. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Our next ball game will be on Tuesday, January 15th, when we're right back here at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse. They host Green Bay Southwest. For the crew, our director Scott Maloff, cameramen Eric Wiesman and Richard Bartson, and my partner Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.